Hi, welcome to Everything Explained. We help you to understand the complex issues in a simple and clear way of explanation through our videos on this channel. Subscribe to our channel for latest and important updates on emerging topics related to the economy, finance, business, and stock market. Now let's jump right into the topic. Coronavirus, which was first discovered in China, has spread to every nook and corner of the world. Not even the top levels of management and government, which are taking utmost precautions, are not immune to the coronavirus. While the spread of this epidemic is not just a medical crisis, in this 2020 it has impacted financially, politically, and socially. Now, the spread of the new cases has eased in various parts of the world. New medicines are available, vaccine trials are underway, and are expected in less than 6 months. But the impact that the coronavirus has reached far and wide. Coronavirus is a new epidemic that has impacted the economy around the globe. Cross-border transactions and trade has been opened up, but there are significant changes which are underway which will reshape our economy. As the spread of the coronavirus news broke, it was felt like an earthquake to the markets. We have seen record losses in a day in NYSE and Nasdaq. But that's not it. The fluctuations the market is what it is seeing is not over yet, which is mainly due to the buy and sell actions of major mutual funds in their portfolios. Every fund manager is trying to get immune for these unexpected fluctuations in the stock market, but none has succeeded in their trials. Fed has taken various steps, including slashing the interest rates, yet there is no enough clear guidance to counter this global pandemic. Banks and airline stocks have bared the most of the burnt during the downturn, but the excessive valuation of banks are yet to be questioned. While this is not just confined to the US markets, global markets around the world have bared the burnt. There are a number of stock traders who have trade on a daily basis have lost tons of cash due to the unpredictability and sudden movements of the markets, which was accelerated by the algorithms which rule the stock markets. Due to the stoppages in the global trade and transport, no manufacturing, retail, and airline companies have gone bankrupt. Because of these thin margins they operate in, the demand supply has been widened, and the ripple effect of the companies that are gone bankrupt have made the economy slump even further. The politicians are downplaying the economic situation by just showing the growth in the stock market, which is not true. That everybody knows. The stock market and economy are not the same. The banks are building a tons of non-performing assets, and it's highly unlikely that we are going to see a lot of bankruptcy in the medium and small companies. That the government is not providing a helping hand. The stimulus checks and additional loans are only beneficial for large companies, whereas the companies who are not able to get this are a lot. The main sector that are impacted by the bankruptcy of companies are employed individuals. We have seen the worst layoffs and furloughs in our lifetime. The tech sector is the only one that has not been a major shift in the status of the jobs, whereas across many sectors there are huge salary cuts, which hampered the purchasing power of the individuals. International Labour Organization estimates that more than 25 million jobs have been threatened due to the spread of the novel coronavirus globally. It is shown that 4 out of the 5, that is around 80% of the 3.3 billion people worldwide, has been affected by either partial or full workplace closure. The UK, US, Canada, and various European and Asian countries have registered a huge loss in jobs, which increases their rate of unemployment. ILO Director General Guy Ryder said in this form, "For millions of workers, no income means no food, no security, and no future. Millions of businesses around the world are barely breathing. They have no savings or access to credit. They are the real faces of the world of work. If we don't help them now, these enterprises will simply perish." As the pandemic and global crisis evolves, the need to protect the most vulnerable becomes even more urgent. In order to provide a relief to the common man, the $1 trillion stimulus has been approved by the federal government. The bill includes payment of $1,200 as federal unemployment benefit and more assistance for small businesses. Travel and tourism sector is also the most affected sector, with airplanes on the ground, hotels closed, and travel restrictions put in place in virtually all countries around the world. This is by far the worst result in the historic series of international tourism since 1950 and would put an abrupt end to a 10-year period of sustained growth since the 2009 financial crisis. 100% of worldwide destinations have introduced travel restrictions in some form in response to the pandemic. 80 billion US dollars has been lost in exports during this time. The way this pandemic has affected the election campaigns are unprecedented. Coronavirus and the government policy in tackling the pandemic is the most deciding factor of the 2020 elections. As of the recent reports, even Donald Trump has been contacted the virus and he is recovering fast. In addition to the economy and politics, there is one more thing that is severely impacted, which is consumer confidence. The spending habits of the consumers has changed drastically due to the uncertain times. The way the people shop is also changing, which has completely moving into a digital age from shopping to payments. We hope you like the video. Post your comments, videos and ideas in the comment section below. Subscribe to our channel for latest and important updates on emerging topics relating to economy, finance, business and stock market. This is it for today. Peace.